Well, good morning or good afternoon or good evening, wherever it is that you are, whatever time it is. It's Steve here from Coils and Coins Detecting. Welcome to a beach video. I haven't shot a video for a few weeks. I've been away for a couple of weeks on holidays and I've had a lot of work to do around the house, so I haven't been out much, but thought I'd come down to this beach. I have been here before, but not since this wild weather that has really stripped back the beach. There's a lot of erosion been happening here. You can see how much debris there is along the water, along the dunes here, pushed up by the water, by the very, very rough waves and high winds that we've had. And fellow detectorist who I know quite well has been here a fair bit, Jay from Just Jay Detecting, and has done pretty well up the other end of the beach. He says he hasn't been down this end too much, so we'll give this a go and we'll see if we can find some good stuff. So I've got the Manticore 22 sensitivity in beach mode, general, wide open. Well, I've got some ferrous discrimination there, but otherwise wide open. So let's see if we can find a few coins. He's been finding a few pre-decimal coins, so hopefully we can find some too. Hopefully a cheeky silver. All right, let's go. First good target, didn't take very long, guys. Down here, wherever it is, there. It's a deep one. It's about a 90. So that could be something good. Now the bad news is that I don't have my beach scoop. The good news is that it doesn't really matter because I'm going to just use my digger anyway, so that's fine. It's about there. Set you guys up and I will start digging. All right, let's get down to it. Nope, bottle top. Okay, let's keep going. So I haven't had too many targets since that bottle top actually, but finally got a clear one here. Well, when I say clear, it's somewhat repeatable and clear. You can see there 47, 48 on the non-ferrous. Could be a bottle top, could be a coin. So it's about there somewhere. Let's just check it out. And I think I can see a coin, maybe, or is it something a bit of rubbish? I think it's a coin. No, it's not. It's our pesky friend, the tarp eyelet. Looked like a coin on its edge, covered in sand. All right, we'll keep moving. Murphy's Law strikes again. Had this pretty dodgy signal, very deep signal, about a 75. And even now, you can barely even hear it. In fact, you can't hear it. There we go, you can now. It's a very flaky one anyway. It was like in the 70s. I've dug down to it and it's down a good 1.5 foot, I reckon. And I found a coin. Looks to be a penny to me. It's pretty crusty. It's been down there a long time. I'm not sure that I'll get anything off it. But anyway, I'll give that a clean. Could be a Commonwealth of Australia penny, possibly. Just looking to see if I can spot that telltale circle around it. Maybe it's a roo. All right, I'll give it a brush. I'll come back and show you what we get. But that's pretty cool. First coin is a pre-decimal. Happy with that. Maybe there's a silver here after all. Well, I gave it a brush and it's pretty hard to make out, but it's a kangaroo penny. I can just make out the kangaroo. Can't see a year, and the monarch I cannot see, but I think it might be George VI, I think. So probably early 40s, had a guess. But that's not too bad. All right, let's keep working our way up the beach here. And this was just near the sand dunes, not far away at all. So this is where I'm expecting to find most of the coins. So we'll keep on hunting and hopefully we find a silver one. Well, this is probably the first decent target I've had, repeatable anyway. But I am in a trashy area, so it could well be rubbish. I'm actually thinking I might head up the beach about 100 metres and get away from this area because it's just a bit rubbishy. A lot of iffy targets down deep, you know. Could be coins amongst them, but it's going to take a fair bit of effort. So to improve my chances, I think I'll move up the beach so there's less you know, copper nails and roofing nails and things like that. Okay, let's see what this is. This one wasn't as deep. Okay, there we go. It's about 3 bars down, so 6 to 8 inches or so. It's a coin. It's a coin. And more than that, I think it's a silver coin. Maybe we've just been rewarded. Okay, let me give that a clean. Could be a sixpence. Or a foreign coin possibly, I can't really see. Just give me a second, I'll give that a scrub. Awesome, so that is an Australian sixpence, I think 1920. It's got George V as the monarch. But I think that's 1920 something, or 30 something maybe. Bit hard to see. First silver, that is awesome. I might hit this area a little bit more because this was a very clear signal. So that is fantastic. Little sixpence, George V. Let's keep going, see if there's another one here somewhere. Fantastic stuff. Well, it's starting to rain, a bit of a shower coming through, but I'll keep going because I've just got this signal right here next to the sixpence, and that is way more encouraging than what I had before. Just here somewhere. Nice and loud and repeatable in the 80s. Could definitely be another silver coin. It's only 12 inches from that sixpence that I just found, so could be a little patch here with a few bits and pieces in it. So we'll go slow, see what we can get out of it. There's got to be some reward for persistence. There usually is. You just got to keep on going, even if it isn't going your way. More often than not, you'll find something eventually here somewhere. See if we've got something interesting. Look at that, guys. I can see the edge of a coin, but I don't think it's going to be too old. Could even be our friend the 1 cent piece, this one. I think it is. It is. Right next to a sixpence, so the old and the, well, newer. Let's keep going. But that was pretty clear, so pretty happy we dug it. Alrighty. Well, that was a bit of a surprise. Dug a fairly solid 40 signal. Figured it was going to be a 20 cent piece, so I didn't bother filming it. But it's not a 20 cent piece at all. It's a halfpenny, I think. So strange that it rang up so low. Could be an older one. Could be a Victoria. Oh, it's very crusty though. I don't know if I'm going to be able to get anything off that. Let's soak it later, and yeah, if I can find some information, I'll let you know. I'll give it a quick brush just in case I can see something, but probably going to need to try and clean it later, and may not even be able to tell what that is, but it's interesting and not far from that sixpence, so there's a few here. I better concentrate on this spot. Okay, so after a brush, I can tell that that's a Commonwealth of Australia halfpenny. Can't see the year or the monarch, so might do some electrolysis on this one. Be a good experiment just to see how it comes up. Pretty rough condition though, obviously on the beach. The salt's just completely destroyed it. Although I can see some detail there. It's a bit hard through the copper cancer, so we'll see. But that's interesting. Okay, let's keep going. So in the same area, fairly consistent 63, 64. So, could be. Okay, off to the side a little bit. Could it be a coin? Yep, you bet it can. Oh, it's a $1 coin. What the heck is that doing down there? There you go, just goes to show you, doesn't it? A $1 coin, a modern coin. Why is that mixed in with the rest? Just shows again, you don't know what's down there, do you? All right, bag it, keep on going. Another nice signal just here. Relatively nice anyway. It's just a bit off. It's right there. Looks like a coin. It's a damn 1 cent piece. Would you believe that? After all that, I was hoping for a silver. No, just a pesky old 1 center. Another little 40 signal. Didn't sound all that great, but I think it's going to be a little threepence. Now it's completely corroded. It's going to be post 1946, 50% silver one, because it's so badly corroded, I'm going to say. But it's definitely not a 1 cent piece. Too thin. Another one for the electrolysis, I reckon. Might bring up a year and might be able to see it at least. So, but yeah, going to call it threepence. 1946, later than 1946. 50% silver. Alrighty, that's cool. This is why it drives you nuts. Another coin that didn't sound like a coin. Probably a halfpenny, I'm going to say. By the sounds of it. Sound of it and the look of it and size of it. Another toasty one. Alright, let's give it a brush. So couldn't identify that last halfpenny, but I'll clean it up and see if I can work out what it is. I'm just working an area here that looks like it's been worked over by a machine. With all the erosion, I reckon they've pushed a bit of sand around trying to stop the banks from collapsing. So that sand could have come from down deep. Seems to be some old stuff in amongst it, as well as some, you know, things like nails and bits of old copper and screws and things like that, and coins in amongst that. So let's keep looking up this bit of beach here towards the trees, and we'll see how we go. Well, that could be something. Probably the clearest signal I've had all day. Bang on 70, bang on the ferrous line. Nice round marker. Bet you it's not a coin. Probably a bottle top. But I'm not going to walk past it. It'd be crazy to do that. There are some rocks here. I've probably got trapped in the rocks. Okay. It's just here. I think it might be out. Alright, what is it? What is it, guys? Is it a coin? Oh, would you look at that? Sure is, and it's a little silver coin. Well, I was wrong. It wasn't a bottle top. Definitely worth checking out. It's a little threepence. Okay, guys, so in fact it's a shield threepence. I think it's 1922 maybe, or 1912. A bit hard to see in this light. I'll check it out later. I'll subtitle it. And George V. So that's another silver. That's the third silver. That one's the best one so far, condition-wise. You can actually tell what that is without squinting and making funny faces. So that's cool. All right, it was pretty obvious. We found it. Let's see if there's some more just near it. Well, right beside it is this signal. Now it's a lot lower target ID. 43, but it could be 50% silver threepence. The last one is 92.5% silver, being before 1946. So let's see what this one is. Could it be another coin, or is it just going to be rubbish? There we go. Oh, it's in here, is it? Small, whatever it is. Oh, it is a coin. It is a coin, guys. Right here. And It's crusty as, very crusty, but you know what? Oops, I think I was right. That is another threepence. And it's going to be a 50% job because it is completely crusted in green cancer, green corrosion, should say. It's not copper cancer, is it? Not copper coin. Well, there's some in there, I think. But yeah, 50% silver. It's nice and toasty. It'll be a wheat sheath threepence. That's 4 silvers now. Let's see if there's another one, because that was just next to the other one, really. A threepence spill. Let's keep searching. Well, we're not far from calling it quits for the day, but we'll dig this one up on the way out. A mid-70s sounds okay. So we've done all right after a pretty slow start. Got onto a few coins. Interestingly, I haven't found anything but coins, really, apart from a couple of bolts, roofing screws actually. No jewellery, no buttons. I did find a couple of tarp eyelets, but interestingly, all coins. So, as far as the good stuff goes, normally you find something else, a badge or a, I don't know, bit of bling or something, an earring or a bling ring or something like that, but no, not today. Very strange. Okay, we're getting down to it now. Right. Down on the left-hand side here. Something. Oh, there we go. We have got ourselves a coin. A big coin. Probably a penny. I don't think it's silver, unfortunately. Don't think it's silver, no. Pretty sure it's another penny. Unless it's a 50% florin, but I think I can see the copper colours coming through. Let's give it a scrub with the brush. We'll see what we've got. Well, it's very corroded and hard for you guys to see, no doubt, but it's actually a kangaroo penny, which means it's probably 1940s, I'm gonna guess. 40s or 50s. Probably George VI, but can't really make it out. I think I can just see the outline of him on that crusty side. Another pre-decimal though. Interesting how many pre-decimals there are on this beach compared to the current coins. Quite amazing, really. They've been down deep for a long time. Maybe one or more sneaky targets on the way out, and then we'll call it quits, do a quick wrap up. All right guys, last target. $83. Bend pointer trick. Not going red. So worth digging. Somewhere there. Should be in that clump. Look at that. Zoom you out a bit, it's easier to see that way. Another coin, guys. Yet another penny. I think. Well, this one's a bit thicker. This could be a florin. This is chunkier. Thicker than a penny, I think. That's not big enough to be a penny, and it's too big for a half, so I reckon that's a florin. And I reckon it's a 50% one because it's so green. I'll give it a rub. In fact, I think I can see some silver coming through. Just a sec. Well, you're probably not going to be able to see this on the camera, but that is a shield. It's the Australian coat of arms, and that means it's a florin. It's a 50% florin. based on the colour anyway. The older ones, which are 92.5% silver, do not corrode this badly, so it's going to be a 46 or 47 most likely. Sorry, 40. It's going to be after 46, so it's going to be 47, 48. Could be a 50, 52, something like that. But it's a florin and it's silver, biggest silver of the day. And with that, we're going to head off. Well, thanks for joining me, guys. It's been a pretty awesome hunt. I will show you all the finds in a second, but just give that trick a go with the pinpoint on the machine. It does help, I find, especially like I say on the beach. If it doesn't go red, there's a good chance it's not rubbish. It's going to be a coin or something that's not got iron content. So, and if your machine's falsing and you're not really sure, you can use it as a way to help you work that out. Well, if that's not the tastiest handful of beach crud you've ever seen, I don't know what is. Have a look at that lot. There's a few coins in there, hey. Interestingly, we found more pre-decimals than we did modern coins, which is quite unusual for beaches around Tassie, but this beach seems to be giving up loads of pre-decimals lately. We got pennies, half pennies, a florin, a few thrips, and a sixpence. So actually got a full house. Which I think is no, I haven't got missing a shilling. Yeah, that's right, missing a shilling. Never mind, close to a full house. And yeah, the modern coins we got there was a $1 and a 20-cent piece, and well, a few 1-cent pieces and 2-cent piece, which are not used anymore, but they're in between, I guess, in between the old and the new. So yeah, a few nails and crusty bits and pieces, but hey, it's been an awesome day on the beach. Really nice weather, quite muggy for Tassie, in the mid 20 degrees Celsius sort of range. Bit of rain, but not too bad. So look, we'll call that a win. That's a great little hunt. Happy with that. If you enjoyed the video, please like and subscribe. And yeah, if you like this sort of video, in the top corner or on the side here, I'll put up another one that you might want to have a look at.